Well, hello there, my darlings. Happy Wednesday to all of you, and welcome back, finally, to the Potter Project. We are making a start on the gorgeous Malfoy Manor today, my darlings. Obviously home to the Malfoy family. The nasty people that they are, don't like them, don't want them, can't stand them, won't be for them. And I know there's going to be people jumping down my throat because I know there are Malfoy fans out there. But when I was a child, I just didn't like him very much at all. But that's not going to stop me from building a beautiful house for this family to live in. So, as I said, this is my own take on things. This is my own kind of inspirations and where I would see this family living. And I found, and I know the perfect house. I've visited this house before. It is down in Newquay in Cornwall. It's called Trerice Manor. I might be mispronouncing that, but I'll show you a picture of it right now. Ta-da! So this here is a beautiful 16th century Elizabethan manor that I think is absolutely stunning and will just fit this family perfectly. Obviously, I'm going to be using lots of custom content for this house. I'm unsure about how big this house is going to be. We're going to be building on a 64 by 64 lot. Let's blue. Look. Oh, he's wandering over to his bed. He's had enough. We're going to be building on a 64 by 64 lot. And I've decided to build this in Henford-on-Bagley on the Watson family farm lot itself. So that is what we're going to be doing. Yes, we are indeed. Now, the house does get described in the books quite a few times. And let me read something to you now. We are on the Harry Potter wiki, and it says, a handsome manor house grew out of the darkness at the end of a straight drive. Lights glinting in the diamond-paned windows. Somewhere in the dark garden beyond the hedge was a fountain was playing. Malfoy Manor is described as a handsome manor house surrounded by elaborate gardens, including a fountain. The front door swings inward at the approach of a person, or perhaps just a select group of people without anyone visibly opening it. So that's good because that actually happens in The Sims anyway. They've got some various different descriptions here as well, but the drawing room was full of silent people sitting at a long and ornate table. Illumination came from a roaring fire beneath a handsome marble mantelpiece, surmounted by a gilded mirror. I'm for that. The drawing room, it was a widely proportioned room, probably the grandest room of the house. It has ceilings 30 feet high, 2 chandeliers and a pipe organ at one end. It had a long ornate table where the Death Eaters and Voldemort sat during their meeting. It's also got a cellar as well, and I'm sure, yeah, here we go. These prisoners had all been held in a secret room below the drawing room. According to Draco Malfoy, the family's collection of dark artifacts were hidden below ground level in this room so as to prevent anyone from being seized during ministry raids. One such raid being conducted and blah, 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 blah. So we definitely need to do that kind of thing. We need to make that apparent. We're probably going to have to do a double aspect kind of drawing room for a start. If the ceilings were going to be 30 feet high, it would probably make sense to do that. So we're going to do that as well. But yes, I thought this would be good. I thought obviously it's going to be very minute detail, so we might only concentrate on one little certain area today. It's not going to be a full kind of fully fledged build as with the burrow. Nearly forgot the name of it then, won't lie. So let's crack on. We're going to make a start on building Malfoy Manor. Well, here we are, my darlings. We are in Henford-on-Bagley, the 64 by 64 lot, the lot where I built my Watson family farm. I just thought it was the best lot for Malfoy Manor. It's not perfect. There's still these like farm outbuildings and stuff around it. But I think what I'm going to do that is just give the manor itself like its own moment, put some really tall hedges around the actual manor anyway, so it's like enveloped in tall trees as well. I'd see some really tall like pine trees and stuff being in front of it maybe, and yeah, I just think it would be the perfect place to put it. I really do. So let's crack on. Let's do this thing. So I did have a little play around. That play around was supposed to be recorded. Didn't press record. I don't want to hear it. Thank you. Yeah, I was very annoyed. I was very annoyed. I looked over. I was like, I'm not even fucking recording. and I was waffling on for a good 20 minutes. So I have to, yeah, we're starting again. So this is what I'm going to start with. Now, you need to just ignore the size and stuff that I'm doing things at the minute. We're concentrating on the main entrance today, really. The main kind of entrance. This isn't the main entrance into the actual building itself. I'm going to do its own little separate door moment. This is going to have an archway in that connects through to the back of the house. With Therese house, or Therese, I don't know how to pronounce that. I really need to find that out. It's kind of got an archway that goes all the way through to the back of the house outside. So it's all outdoors. So I really wanted to implement that. I really did. So that's what we're going to do. Yes, we are indeed. Now, I did decide on a wallpaper as well. We're going to use this one here. The organic stone wallpaper. Let me change the lighting. I wanted it to be darker and spooky, but we just can't see what the fuck we're doing like that. So I think this would be the perfect stone for Malfoy Manor. We're going to make it look kind of overgrown with ivy and stuff as well, but still very decorative, very gothic. I'm going to make it a little bit more elaborate than what the actual house is that I've got the reference image for. But yes, stunning. We're going to carry on. So as I said, just ignore how far I'm going back and stuff. We're just concentrating on this for the minute. I did want to show a lovely window that I do want to put in the actual drawing room itself. The drawing room is probably going to go around here, I reckon. I just want to show these windows to you. You've probably all seen them before, but they're absolutely stunning. They're from Felixander. They're part of his Schwerin Church collection. I have no idea what collection it is. I'm just making it up as I go along. So look at these. It's almost like a double aspect moment that you have to kind of put together. But look at that. Imagine that in the drawing room. This big double height, long tabled moment. I'm going to be for it. And then it gets even better, loves. Gets even better. Shit you not, darlings. Look at the drawings on the inside. Look at that. Oh, we're going to be here for that, darlings, aren't we? Oh, I'll tell you that much. Tell you that much, darlings. So I'll leave that there for the minute. It might not stay there. It might have to shuffle around somewhere. We're going to make a start on what I was doing before. Anyway, here we are. Hello. How are you all doing today? Look, I've cut my hair. It's not perfect, but it will do until I can get in with my hairdresser. I was looking like a right mess, darlings. And you were all so kind saying that I wasn't, when I just felt like an absolute baghead. Really did. I really just wasn't for it. Really wasn't for it. You know when you just feel grubby? When you've like not had your hair cut, or you just feel a bit shit? That's how I've been feeling. And I feel a bit more better now. Not perfect, but I feel a lot more better. The back looks like a rabid cat has chewed it off. But my hairdresser can sort that out on the 4th of September when I'm back in again. Good luck with that, Dion, my darling. She's one of my friends as well. She knows, and I've already told her, I said, look, I've had to hack it away myself. I'm trained, so I can kind of do it. It's a lot more difficult, obviously, doing it on yourself. But yes, there's my story about my hair. You're welcome. I know you come here for the content, darlings, and I can't. What can I say? What can I say about it other than you're welcome? You are absolutely welcome. I don't want you as far out because you're taking away that detail there. I don't mind you taking away the detail on the side, but not the front, darling. Oh, same with you as well, please, sweetie. Same with you as well. Oh, that one's gone weird. Why have you done that? Why have you done this? There we go. Yes. Yes, something like that. And then look at this window. Ah, another Felixander window. I thought this was perfect above the archway. I thought that was the perfect window up there. So that's what we're going to do. Now, you guys know with the Potter Project, I always concentrate on things very minutely. Like today, we're concentrating on this like little archway area. Whereas my other Let's Builds and stuff, I'm trying to do it as a whole. But this one here is just a lot different. It's a lot more slower paced. It's a lot more detail oriented. So yes, ta-da. That's all I needed to say on that matter, really. Just in case you're wondering, like, God, he's taking his time with this. I just want to do this a lot differently to my other Let's Builds. And I know there's a lot of you out there that actually like this, and there are some that don't. And you know, not everyone likes everything, you know. What did I hear once? It was a really good quote. Stop trying to be liked by everybody. You don't even like everybody. And that is so fucking true. I really don't. There are some utter utter out there. That was the C word, by the way, but I will bleep that out because I would definitely get demonetized. I would get demonetized in a heartbeat if I left that in. But there really are. There really are. There really, really are. And some of them are a little bit too close to home, you know. I'm not going to name names, but that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. You might call Draco one of those, actually. And I'm sorry to all you Draco stans out there. But let's be honest, he was a bit of a C next Tuesday, wasn't he, to be honest? He really was. And I was absolutely not for him. And do you know what used to piss me off with Draco Malfoy? And this is the ex-hairstylist in my head talking. His bleaches. The colour of his hair in the first 2 films. Why was it piss yellow? It was supposed to be like a natural blonde. It was literally excessive yellow distribution to the absolute max, and I was not for it. I really wasn't. It used to make me angry every time I saw it. It used to make me so angry. Like, what are they doing? I just wanted to pin him down and slap an ashy toner on him. I really did, but I didn't, because that would have been frowned upon. It really would have been. Yes, would have been frowned upon. Anyway, I need to find some other decorative objects and stuff and things. I'm going to pull them out. And we're going to start elaborating this a little bit further. Okay, pulled out a few little cheeky bits. What we're going to try and start doing now is trying to get a nice roof line on this bit here. This might prove a bit difficult, and I've not tested it. Testicle. But we will test it out together just to make sure that it will look okay. I think I need to pull all flaps in, darlings. Up you go there, sweetie. And I need to whiffle you up into shape to there. They've got this like elaborate thing going on the front here. Something I don't think we have. I might even try to look for some more facade pieces, because I know that Felix does some beautiful facade pieces. But for now, we'll do this here. We'll do this here for the meantime. And if you've got any ideas, guys, if you've got any ideas for custom content where you think that it needs to be Max's match, really, if you've got any ideas out there where you could think, oh, that would look good for Malfoy Manor, then obviously feel free to let me know, my darlings, because I will happily partake. I will partake in it. I really, really would. I won't lie. So I'm going to do this up to here like this. Flaps in here as well, darlings, and you. Now, this is supposed to be Elizabethan. Elizabethan roofs tended to be a lot flatter. They tended to be a lot flatter from my own, I don't know, knowledge of it. I could be completely wrong. I'm not an architect by any means or sense of the word. Just let me move my mouse because I keep hearing it clicking in the way. Yeah, I don't mind that shape actually through the front there. That's quite pretty. I think I want to elaborate a bit more on the top here with something, but I don't know what. So for now, I'm just going to point it just ever so slightly. Let me see if that might have been a bit too much, actually. Oh, no, that's nice. Yeah, I do enjoy that. I do enjoy that. I think we'll use some custom content roof tiles as well. Loving the ones from the organic packs. I think we might go down this route with these. Do I want to go slightly darker? No, I don't think I do. I think we'll stick with that nice grey. That nice grey tone we got going on there. I think we'll stick with that. What I do need to do, however, is pull this down to around about there. Yeah, that's perfect. I'm not going to do the same there. I'm just going to whiffle it across and copy it. Yes, I am indeed. Did I just see some glitching there with the roof, with the wallpaper? Oh, it does slightly look. Okay. Well, not much we can do about that. Yes, stunning. Right, let's get a little roof trim on as well. Just something to just colour it, really, rather than put an actual trim on it. Am I seeing a gap there now? What is going on here? Give me 1 second. I need to sort this. Okay, roof trim is sorted. It's fitting in there perfectly now. So stunning. I want to get a window up here. I pulled out a few, but I think that one's the one I'm going to go for. I did pull out these other two here. And I do like these windows, but I just think that square one there just looks a little bit more, I don't know, just fits it a little bit better. So I think I'm going to go down that route there. Did pull out these here for some reason, and I'm wondering whether I could like make some. They're a bit too light, really. They're a bit too light. I don't know, actually. They don't look too bad. I don't want them there, but I was just thinking they might come in handy, so I'm going to keep them out as well. Now, for these, I was thinking about just whiffling in a little one round about there. The same up in this corner here, like that. Stunning. We'll keep you out, though, just in case I need you again. And the same with these here. I'm going to do this to around about there. Lovely. Oh, God. Just about to say texture. Posture of a prawn. I'm like bending over my neck back. Aiden, remember this posture, darling. You've worked hard, too many years in yoga to fuck it up now on the PC. Yeah, I like those little pieces. I do think, however, I do need to just whiffle a little bit more into this shape here. Roundabout maybe. Oh, let's tuck you away from the window. Roundabout there. Yes. Yes. Like Mr. Burns, for goodness. And where's the arched piece? Let me find it. Here she is. And I'm wondering, can I flop that just above the window? Oh, it kind of ruins it with these. That does look really nice, but these kind of ruin it. I wonder if I can just like join them onto around about like there maybe. Oh God, that was awfully done, Aiden. Awfully. It's because of the shape of the wood. We'll just blame it on that. We'll blame it on the shape of the wood. It's the wood. It's the absolute wood. Oh God, that's too far away now. For goodness sake. Because of that shape there. Right, you there, darling. And then I'm going to whiffle you to around about there, sweetie. I mean, that one's not perfect either, but I'm just going to move you up instead. Let me just see that. I mean, it's not doing much, but... I mean, it's not doing anything, to be honest. Because it's kind of hidden away. All of that for that is no point. Let's just get rid. We tried something, it didn't work. We tried something, it didn't work. We'll just leave it like that, I think. Oh, yes, I'm for it. Okay, right. I've wanted two of you. I wanted one of you here. You might be a bit too light as well. Might need to darken you down. I'm going to put you straight in the middle there as well. I wish water came out of this thing's mouth. I think it's a lost cause that this wasn't like a working fountain with water coming out. I don't know if that happens in game or not. But for now, it's yeah, it's not working. And I'm fuming. Fuming about it. But I don't know if they work in game or not. I can't remember. Oh, all of the other colours are just not right. Oh, yeah. I don't know, actually. The darker or the lighter? I think the darker. I think the darker one that I had then. Yes, it's a bit more foreboding. Yeah, I'm going to stick to that. Yes. Okay. Right, this is looking okay. I'm not going to do any details here. Yet, because I want to try and find something that I can detail this up with more elaborate looking edges and stuff. And I know there's stuff out there. Felixander being one of them. I need to find that stuff. I should have done it before today, but I didn't know what kind of vibe we were going to go for, you know? So yeah. Okay. Right. Happy with that. I'm going to make a little bit of a start on where the main drawing room is going to be. So I think the entrance to the house itself, I'm going to do probably over this side with like a nice staircase moment around here. I reckon this would primarily be maybe like a landing. Maybe like a landing up here with stairs coming down on this side as well. I don't know. I don't know where we're going to go with that just yet. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Let me get the grid on down to there. I think that should be bumped out about 3. Yeah, about 3. I'm still looking at that reference image, even though this house isn't going to really resemble the reference image too much. I still want it to have some kind of pizzazz, you know? You know, darlings? A bit of pizzazz. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, indeed. They're very nice as well, though. We're definitely going to be using these windows at some point. I'll get them out in the right shade, which is that one there. But I do want to do this big moment, this dramatic window moment here. And I'm unsure, again, what the floor plan is going to be here. So I'm just going to do that for the minute. just going to do that for the minute and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yep, that is directly in the middle. That's perfect. And the same here as well. Same going on here. I mean, this drawing room is going to be a lot bigger than this, I think. But we'll just, again, as I said, concentrate on small areas at once. And see what we come up with that way. So, yes, I do like that. Let's get that wallpaper all the way on as well. Yep, I'm for that. I really am. I would like to put these on to give it detail, but I'm unsure how big this room is going to be. Let's try and map that out, actually. I need a little think, because this would be better if I don't speak. Oh, guys, I've had a thought. I do want to use this window, and I definitely will be using it somewhere, but I think I'm going to use that in the stairway instead. I'm going to use it as a nice backdrop of a staircase by that window. So I think I'm going to use these windows here, but put them in like groups of 4. I got inspired from the house that I'm getting the reference off. It's just got a bit more of a squared look in the front. So I think what I'm going to do is do 2 groups of these, like one here, one here. And I think, hopefully, I would like it to start there, really. Does that need to go in one there? No, it just needs to come down to there. There. And there. Let me see that. Oh, I'm kind of for that. What about if I move them just slightly closer together? Just a little tad. Oh, blue snorting in the background. And this is like double aspect on the inside. You see I've got a table measured out for kind of size of the room. Because I do want the table to be around about that kind of big. I think that's nicer. I do prefer that. I actually do. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it, darlings. Yes, we're going to do that. We're going to do it. I'm for it. Does this need to come in one more here? Let me just see. No, I like that balance there, actually. Yes. And again, with the this kind of roof-like shape here, I do want that to be kind of there on top there. But again, I'm going to need some more decorative pieces to try and make that happen, I think. I mean, that's not going to work there, though, is it? No. I was hoping that was going to be perfect. Oh, you bastard. I might have to move these windows in then to kind of match up with that, but I don't really want to do that. Let me see. I'm going to see. I'm going to have a little look. No, I think this needs... No, that's not going to work. But again, we'll sort that out at a later date. And we'll figure out where we're going to do the staircase and stuff. Lots of the floor plan, I think, with this house will be definitely off of camera, just so I can really just concentrate on it and figure out what we're going to do. So we've made a little bit of a start. I think what I want to do is just try and make the front area of this look a little bit more manorish, shall we say. So I'm going to do a tiny little bit of landscaping before we leave it today. And then I'll be back with this next week. And it's just going to be Let's Build the Worlds next week. And I'm going to bring out another part of this here as well. So, yes. Anyway, I need the perfect tree. So let me go and find some. Okay. So, pulled out a few trees, a few bits of ivy and stuff. We're just going to make this look a little bit more attractive around here. So, we need to get the grid on just so I can see spatial awareness. I do want to do the kind of straight drive as to what was mentioned in the book. So what I want to do is maybe just bring it all the way up to here. It's not necessarily for cars and whatnot. I mean, they don't use cars apart from Arthur Weasley, but I do want this kind of like little straight drive moment coming up here. I think I do. Not going to play around with the terrain tools too much with this either. What I mean by that is the kind of terrain manipulation, because it's a manor house. It's primarily on kind of flatter ground and whatnot. So I'm going to leave it that way. I'm going to leave it. Yep, I enjoyed that. I think the gardens would be very well manicured. I know they've got lots of house elves that probably help out with the gardening and whatnot. Definitely want to try and make Dobby for this household as well when it comes to create a sim. I think that would be absolutely hilarious. Don't know how I'm going to do that. Maybe make a toddler. I'm probably going to make a toddler and make it into Dobby. Oh, God, that's going to be hysterical. But again, that will come once this house is finished, and that is probably many months away for the house being complete. It really is. It really is, but we're going to get there, darlings. Now, I thought this was the perfect tree. I'm going to do a few of these. I think I'm going to do like one there, one there, spin it round, one there, and spin that texture around as well. Let me just maneuver that into place a little better by the window. Same there as well. I'm going to do trims and stuff on this here too, so don't worry about that. That's all going to be done. But do you see what I mean? I like how that's looking already now, especially with the green in here. And I think I'm going to climb some ivy just in the center part here. I mean, you can't really see it because it's behind the tree, but I think that will be really effective. Oh, we're going to move you down slightly, love. You're a bit out of sync there with the rest. Oh yeah, I'm for that. I'm for it. Very much for it. And I think I want to climb some more. Maybe around this way here. Let's maneuver you slightly so you look a little bit more natural. And then down to the bottom there. All the way up there. Yes. Yes, that's a vibe. Yeah, I'm kind of here for that. I'm going to carry on this texture. Terrain paint even. I'm just going to carry it on slightly just around this area here. So they kind of got a pathway in the front. And I think I'm going to do some lovely manicured gardens here as well. Yep, kind of for that as well. I'm going to carry it over this side as well, even though we don't really know what we're doing on this side just yet. But it's going to be fine. It will be fine. But yeah, I think this is going to look nice. It's going to, once I've found some like more roof details and stuff, I'm going to make this a lot more elaborate around the front here. But I definitely do still want like a kind of main roof, if you know what I mean. Like this kind of shape without the tree. I don't want any flaps out for this, loves. None at all. But then some pieces in the front here. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be quite churchy, this house as well, which I'm kind of for, that gothic kind of church kind of vibe. I'm kind of for that. Really am. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is just flop a little bit of that on like that. And I think we're going to leave it here for today. Not much was done, but we've got a basic kind of, I don't know, feeling for where this is going to go now. And I'm kind of into it. I am kind of into it. But for now, we're going to stop. So there we go, my darlings. Part 1 of Malfoy Manor is done. I'll be back with this next week at some point, so keep an eye out for it. I'm going to ask for your help as well. If you've got any CC creators that you think would match in really well with this kind of gothic Elizabethan kind of style, that goes for furniture, anything that you can think. Let's make this a nice big community project once again, like we did with the Burrow. I'd be very interested to see some more custom content, but I'm also going to go on a hunt myself for next week as well. So yes, keep it coming. Anyway, my darlings, I'm going to leave you now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with an adventure with Beryl for Let's Play The Sims 4 Cottage Living. And I'm also going to be live on Twitch tonight, 7 p.m, playing some Horizon Zero Dawn. Goodbye.